Oh wait, okay, we got the mic sorted. All right, lads. Welcome to the stream. Uh, Thank you very much if you are on the stream for watching. But yeah, we have a game today at 8 p.m. kickoff, which is Everton at Goodison Park. They are playing Crystal Palace, and I mean it's a pretty balanced game in my opinion. I mean, if you look at the table there, you've got Everton sides in 18th, who, they have something to fight for. They're going up against Luton right now. And, they've been playing really good this season. The only reason they're sort of down that relegation zone is to do with that really unfortunate point deduction. Ask questions, why haven't City got a point deduction? But yeah, and then they're facing a side in 16th, which is Crystal Palace. I'd say the more informed side is probably Everton, but Crystal Palace, they're a good team. They're a very good team. So I'd say it's a very balanced game today. Hopefully one that we see, a couple goals. Because I feel like I've got a curse where if I stream a game, it just ends up being really, really boring. But yeah, so should be exciting to see what's what's coming up in this stream. But yeah. Um yeah, I'm just quite excited to see. Sorry about the weird smile there, I was just doing it for the Instagram story. Um right, what shall I say for the Instagram story? I'll say I'm streaming now, people. So please go ahead and check it out. Go wild in. Um, Perfect. Sorry about this, guys. I'm not too ready for this stream, so I'm in the mental state to stream. I'm very excited to stream, but I'm actually not very ready to stream. Um, and I'm starting a bloody job. So my mum keeps on messaging me, telling me to go on Amazon to look at school shoes, men's school shoes, which is a pain in the ass, but it's okay. Um, but yeah, should be a really, really nice game, this one. Yeah, just two teams. Sort of, we haven't really sort of streamed a game where it's two almost relegation side teams, you could say. I mean, Everton are technically a relegation side right now in the relegation zone. Luton managed to go above them, which is really good for Luton. Oh, sorry, Mike. But yeah, that's really good for Luton because going into this Premier League season, we were looking at them thinking, okay, that's the bottom. They're the that one team that just does horrific. They're the Derby. They're the Huddersfield. But no, I mean they're genuinely playing good football. I think they've got a good team squad. I feel like yeah, they've just got a good morale within the place, and they've just yeah, I'd say Luton play well as a team. They don't necessarily have the individuals, but in the Premier League, sometimes having a team full of these flashy players isn't actually the best. You would think, okay, maybe in the Premier League, yeah, but no. I mean, it's really a team game, and I feel like Luton have been thriving with their team plays this season, hence why they're 17th, and they're just yeah, they're surprising everyone. But if Everton do get the win, I'm pretty sure they're going to go out of the relegation zone, which is quite nice for them. And Palace are probably going to go down. But actually, no, I don't think so. No, they won't be going down. But yeah, so that is the backstory for today's game. Two relegation sides, pretty balanced game. They're going to fight it out. And these are important points. It's not necessarily the end of the season. It's not like the last five games where these really, really matter. But in a sense, they do actually really, really matter. Because further down the line, if one of these teams get relegated, they were going to think, okay, we could have got points in this game, facing a okay team. We could have got points here. So yeah, there's a lot to play for in a sense for this game, and I'm quite excited because I actually really like Everton. I very very much like Everton. I think they're a side that are sort of getting reshaped, and the philosophies building more with Everton now that they've got Sean Dyche. Just everything's getting destroyed, and they're building a new philosophy which I really like, and they've got a couple good players. And then Crystal Palace in the other half, very, very good players. Eberechi Eze, Michael Elise, Decore. Very good young players that I feel like have been doing a shift in the Premier League so far. But yeah, lads, so right, let's just get into it. I have not started the game yet, but I do believe it is kickoff, which is a little bit annoying. Let's hope a Hoyland type goal doesn't happen, because I do not want to miss that.
Apparently he's been doing. They missed him a ton.
But yeah, so yeah, it's about to be kickoff, lads, and yeah, I don't know who I'm saying to win. I would love to hear what you guys think. Who's gonna win this game? But me personally, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a bit of an unpredictable one, and it is kickoff. I'm gonna personally back Everton, you know, because Everton have been better than Crystal Palace. Let's be honest, just because, as I said before, that horrible, unfortunate point deduction, which yeah, begs the question: City, why have they still got their titles? But yeah, so I mean, I think we can see it being quite a good goal.
Yeah, well, of course, Pickford, the main man, is at the other end. Yeah, well, I mean, I think for 14 goals in the last 4 Premier League games that have been conceded, and Henderson was coming in for some criticism, so that's why the change has been made with Sam Johnston in. And
but yeah, I mean, Everton have won against Crystal Palace 14 times out of 30, and Crystal Palace have only done it 6 times. So, I mean, stats show, history shows, Everton are the favourites here. Then again, you look at the league positions and you think, yeah, Crystal Palace, they can do this. They can obviously do it. I mean, I think as of recent, they actually scraped a decent draw of Man City. I feel like it was a bit of time ago, but you know, that's pretty impressive. So you never know how a game goes, and they all must be very good teams if they're in the Premier League. So you never know how it will plan out.
Sure, he's pushing for a place in the European squad now. Yeah, I think that age is a problem. That's very well to perform.
But yeah, lads, don't be shy to get into the chat. Obviously, down here, no, not down, yeah, down there. We have an FPL league. So if you want to get involved in FPL, all you do. We recently did start an FPL league, and yeah, so whatever. If you're down to join, and we'll check out the FPL stats for this game week at half time, which should be pretty fun. I had a lovely day yesterday watching my team Manchester United win, which is absolutely phenomenal. Rasmus Højlund scored a double. I have him with my FPL as well, which makes it even better. And yeah, so yeah, that was nice. That was a nice win for my team United, but it was quite unfortunate because I couldn't stream it because I played for the men's team yesterday. It's obviously quite physical, and I slid into the ball, so obviously doing a slide tackle, right? And these players, they just don't care. Physically, they just don't care, which is it. I feel like it's going to develop my game very well that now I'm playing men's football. But like, yeah, it's a good thing. But like, yeah, one of them kicked me in the head, and then the football went in my head as well. So I was feeling quite faint for the rest of the day, which meant I couldn't, stream. I had a mad headache, felt like collapsing,
this is actually crucial.
So yeah, so sorry lads that I didn't get to stream
Pickford wouldn't have arrived.
The Manchester United game, but it's okay because you know I'm back here for Everton and Crystal Palace, which would be nice.
Winds of pain.
Crystal Palace here just playing really positive, getting a few shots off already, and they're taking a corner. But Dominic Calvert-Lewin, the lanky man, manages to get headed out.
So there's a second
They get another cross from a rebound, and it's in Pickford's hands.
to instigate a counter-attack, but it's
I
not.
feel like here they need the early goals. I feel like that's quite lethal, getting an early goal, because Crystal Palace especially love a last minute goal, or just anything happening in the last minute. So I think Everton, yeah, they really want to get a goal early.
Just hit him and went over the line. The disappointment of Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who thought.
But yeah, lads, don't be afraid to get into the chat. Would mean a lot. Tell me your thoughts and predictions for this game. I personally am backing Everton, seeing as over this season they've been much better. And they had a point deduction. That's the only reason they are lower than Crystal Palace. So I'm thinking it's going to be an Everton win, but you guys let me know. Let me know what's happening. But yeah, I know this isn't going to be the most popular stream because unfortunately I've picked to do a bit of Monday Night Football, which isn't the best. But yeah, not many people stick around for Monday Night Football. It's usually the weekend where everyone's, you know, checking the media and everything. But yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind if I don't have a lot of viewers. I just enjoy streaming, to be fair, and I quite missed it yesterday. It's quite annoying that I was, yeah, felt quite faint because I just didn't stream. Everton have it here, and they try to shoot on the edge of the box, but Crystal Palace have it back. Everton have won it back again, and it's going back and forth between the teams. Young's received it in the Crystal Palace box, but he's brought it back into the Everton box.
Kept the ball in that situation. The right back had disappeared.
James Garner has it in the middle of the park. He's a really good talent, honestly. I don't mind now that United let him go, because obviously Kobe Mino, brilliant player, but at the same time it's a little bit annoying because yeah, I mean, I think he's Premier League quality and he's still quite young. That's one thing about United which I really don't like. We sell our players too often. Like Zidane Iqbal should not have left. Players like that.
The wing backs were the full backs in a 4 last week against Chelsea.
I can't remember if we sold Hannibal Mejbri on a permanent, but yeah, I hope not. It is a Crystal Palace throw-in apparently in their half.
Monday, Crystal Palace, 13 consecutive Premier League losses against one club.
Let's check the lineups, lads. I want to see because I haven't. They haven't been playing. They're really weird. Okay, so there's no Eberechi Eze. No Eberechi Eze. There's no Michael Elise as well, which is very weird. So for Crystal Palace here, they don't have their strongest lineup by a mile. I've seen them playing a couple of their academy prospects, which shows that Everton can hopefully make the most out of this. Hopefully for me. I'm not an Everton supporter, but I am rooting for them. But yeah, I mean that's quite shocking because I don't know if Michael Elise and Eberechi Eze are injured. If any of you guys know, please let me know in the chat. Don't be scared to get involved in the chat. I know we don't have many people in the chat. We usually have a lot on the weekend, but because it's Monday night, I understand. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Eberechi Eze and Elise are injured, but that's really weird. Everton take a corner, but it has to go all the way back to the Everton defence because it was headed out by Crystal Palace. Young makes a cross. James Garner makes another cross, but Crystal Palace do well to just deflect all these balls that are coming at them. And Edouard does a bit of cheeky skill to get around Garner, but he's been fouled. Crystal Palace have won themselves a foul on the halfway line. Honestly, just get it on that guy's head. Get it on that guy's head or his chest. Because he's tall. He's a physical presence. He's alright technically, but he's more of a physical presence, the guy. I think you got Edouard up top. Make the most. You got Mateta as well. They're physical players, you know? They're physical. So I feel like the key for Crystal Palace is just get it on their chest, get it on their head, and they'll be able to get a couple, hopefully. Crystal Palace take the free kick, but Everton win it back. And then Young miss kicks it, and it's now Crystal Palace's ball again. 10 minutes played, and pretty balanced game, almost like ping pong. No one's getting near the box though, which is a little bit unfortunate for us lads, because we're looking for an entertaining game. Decore here for Everton in the middle of the park. I gotta say for Everton because there's two Decores today, both defensive midfielders. Everton makes a cross, but Johnston, the Crystal Palace keeper, just gets it in his hands. I've always liked Johnson. He's a good keeper. Played for United. I wouldn't mind him being the backup keeper, third choice keeper. But yeah, no, he's a good player. Very good player. Underrated. Oh, I'm very tired. I think it's the latest I've ever streamed. If you guys don't know, I'm a bit of an early bird. So I'm used to getting up early, going to bed early. So, you know, I'm quite surprised that I'm just waffling and waffling and waffling. Especially seeing I ain't got no one in the chat. Which is understandable, but... Oh, water tastes good. Do you know when you fill up your water bowl and it's the coldest water? Oh, it's so refreshing, especially at night. Especially at night. If you guys have ever had water like at 3 AM. Oh, Mateta just gave it to Odsonne Edouard. He's on the edge of the box. He tries to shoot, but not enough power. And Pickford just gets it in his hands. Good chance for Everton. Odsonne Edouard created a good amount of space. He was in Everton's box. No one was pressuring him, but the shot let him down. Then again, it was hard angle because it was on the left side of the box. Very hard angle to shoot at. Mikolenko has it. But yeah, I mean, Odsonne Edouard, it's his first Premier League start since early December. So he's a little bit rusty. He hasn't started a lot recently. But, I mean, he's got 6 Premier League goals this season. He's a threat. He is an aerial, physical threat. And, I mean, he got his first shot off in the game. I can definitely see him scoring. I've always liked him. He was good for Celtic. But, yeah, unfortunately, he just can't be the main man for Crystal Palace because they have so many attacking oriented players like Mateta, Elise, Eze. He just can't be the main man, and I feel like that's when he thrives best. When he knows he's the only player that can get a goal, he'll thrive. But then again, they're not. Eze and Elise aren't starting today. I'm not sure if they're injured, as I said, but they're not starting. So Odsonne Edouard being the main man today, hopefully he can score. Munoz for Crystal Palace has created great space for him. He passed it in the inside for Jefferson Lerma. Richards has it, and the Crystal Palace team are just passing it around the back. But yeah, I'm surprised I'm waffling this much. Great touch by Munoz, who makes an early cross to Mateta, but he can't beat his Everton defender. But yeah, I'm surprised I'm waffling this much because, as I said, I'm a guy that like to go to bed quite early. So yeah, I'm surprised. Expect me to get very, very tired in the second half.
That basically said, just you stay a little wide, man, I'll tuck in, and yeah, eventually it led to Mateta just drifting and not realising he had done so.
Lovely bit of water. Ball from Pickford, and Calvert-Lewin unfortunately just can't get to it first before Johnston catches it. Very good ball and distribution from Pickford. He almost just completely ran it through the Crystal Palace defence. Calvert-Lewin would have been on if Johnston stood a bit further back.
Arguably, Martin, I think Pickford's the best upfield distributor in the team with that left foot of his.
Everton just playing it round the back. Quick, smart football. Pickford distributes it again to McNeil on the left side. And he gets tackled by, I believe, Ward. But Decore tries to shoot on the rebound on the edge of the box, but it goes wide. Very good play by Everton. I feel like the long balls here are really going to be what works. Sean Dyche ball, as we know. Sean Dyche ball. And it's going to work. They'll get a couple goals today for sure. But, yeah. I mean, I'm surprised yesterday with the United-Luton game, how many shots Luton had. I think it was like 22 shots, the same amount of shots as us. And they dominated possession as well. United are really turning into like a low block team. But it gets points. I mean, we know that Manchester United don't have their best players. And we know that all of their players, well, some of our starting 11 players are injured right now. So we're not able to play the football we did last season. So it's quite hard for Ten Hag. So I don't blame him for going for like a low block, sort of low possession style, sort of, because United have always been good on the counter attack. With pacey players like Rashford, I can completely understand why we're only going up if it's a counter attack. Other than that, we're just staying back low block. But yeah, boring football from United yesterday. Decore just fouls Crystal Palace Academy graduate, I believe, Wharton, playing in the midfield today. I think he's replacing Eze. He's doing okay though. He's been doing okay this season. It's a hard step up to men's football. I know that best, but he's doing okay.
Neil is claiming he didn't get a touch as Ward played that down the line.
There's a bit of a dispute. It's a Crystal Palace throw, but Everton don't think so. The linesman think it touched McNeil on the way. But yeah, lads. If you haven't heard, we have got a FPL league. So if you just like FPL, you want to get involved, why not? Just join the league, because we check it every week at halftime. We're going to do it this halftime as well. We're going to check all the teams, who's doing well. And it's a small community. So who wants to be in those big YouTubers leagues where they just don't care? They just don't care about their fans. So there's a code there if you want to join. Feel free. Also, don't be scared to get into the chat. I would love to see some of your guys' opinions. I know it's a Monday night, so you guys are wanting to be very quiet. I can understand that. I can understand that you guys probably snuggled in your bed, you can't be asked to put stuff in the chat. That's what I want to do right now, but no, I'm joking. I really love streaming, but that sounded so sarcastic, but no, I do love streaming. Chris Richards has just attained the ball. Tries to make a through ball, but Everton win it. Branthwaite has it now. Brings it all the way back to Pickford. These Pickford long balls are going to be needed today. Because that's the only way you can break down Crystal Palace's side. Or defence. Crystal Palace's defence. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's just received it. He manages to run and cut inside. Mikalenko's received it on the left side. Brings it out more out wide to Dwight McNeil. Who brings it inside to Garner. Back to Dwight McNeil. Branthwaite. Tarkowski. Tarkowski makes a long ball to try and get Mikalenko, but Jordan Ayew beats him. Don't know why he's that deep in the pitch. But no, fair play to Jordan Ayew. I don't know how he's been playing football this long. I feel like he's one of those players, you think he's like really, really old, but he is old, but he's not as old as you think, you know.
It's a Dyche tactic, usually. So we certainly saw it against Tottenham. Ashley Young particularly, and wasn't delivering accurately.
Tarkowski makes another long ball to Dwight McNeil, but he can't get his head in there. Anderson beats him to head. And now Crystal Palace have the ball. We're 20 minutes in. It's really annoying how both teams just haven't touched their box. I mean, Crystal Palace got a good chance. Odsonne Edouard had a good shot, I believe, in the 10th minute. But other than that, we've really not seen anything today, which is a bit shocking. It's a little bit annoying, but you know, we move. I'm hoping to just see some goals today. My game just crashed. Oh no, it's back up. But yeah, halftime I will be showing the FPL scores, so don't worry. Because we did start this game week, I do know it's late, but if you guys don't know, my name is Macca Football. I used to be a bit of established YouTuber, if I don't say so myself, but I stopped uploading due to like education and all that, like GCSEs, and I just didn't really come back. I tried to come back in the summer, but like too much effort. Like not that I really don't enjoy doing it. Like I've been doing it for years and years and years, but like, you know, I had like responsibilities and all that. But I'm back and I'm streaming, so make sure to give me a little sub. Because yeah, I'm at least streaming 2 games a week. So like if you've got the game on and you see I'm streaming, and why don't you just have it on your secondary device? That's what most people do. It's the best. I don't know what you're saying that to, mate, but thank you very much. Johnston just has it in his box. Tries to make a long ball, but Branthwaite headers it out. And Everton has just created so much space. Dwight McNeil crosses it, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin just headers it wide. That was very quick play. Garner just opened up a lot of space for Dwight McNeil on the left side. But unfortunately, nothing happens for Everton here. But yeah, quick play, positive play. I think they've got to continue with the long balls. This is definitely going to be a long ball game, because that's really the only way how you can break down these two defensives. I think both Everton and Crystal Palace are teams that concede a lot from long balls, and they are both actually okay at long balls, because you know you've got Odsonne Edouard and Mateta for Crystal Palace, and you've got big Calvert-Lewin in Everton squad. So I think this will really be more of a physical battle than technical battle, and we've seen that first 25 minutes. Ward tries to make a long ball to Jefferson Lerma, but Pickford beats him. That's the good thing about, you know, having a high line.
The kind of things
You can always beat the attacker to a ball, which is nice.
Dubravka gave away again.
Unless you're Edison, you just have a high line, but you decide to just give them the ball half of the time
I was amazed when
and
they
cause
get into
mistakes.
situations like that. They have to clear what's in front of them. That's their first thought, and so many don't. It's compliant. Everton ball. Yeah, and you use it as a set piece now and get all the big fellas up around the box.
Make sure to drink your water. But it is an Everton free kick here in Crystal Palace's box. And I'm hoping for a good delivery because I do want Everton to win. I do think Everton will win. If you guys have any predictions, don't be scared. Put it in the chat. I know it's Monday night, so I know you lot are all lazy, but just put it in the chat. It was a good ball to Dwight Calvert-Lewin, and he's just been taken out by... Of course it's Jefferson Lerma. This guy, how many cards has he got in his Premier League career? He's probably got more cards than games played. He just completely takes out Calvert-Lewin on the edge of the box when he receives the ball. No contact with the ball. Just man contact. That's Jefferson Lerma for you. So yeah, I mean, they've caused themselves a free kick on the edge of the box, which is a little bit, you know, a little bit annoying for the Crystal Palace players and Johnston, because Johnston has a big challenge here.
Garner's over it, but McNeil's got to fancy this all day long.
Yeah, I reckon it's McNeil who's going to take this. Edge of the box. He fancies it. He fancies it. Because you'd be stupid to go for a delivery. You got to go for a shot at that point. And I'm saying McNeil here.
The goals this season, they've been very short. 26 in 24 matches. It's a bit of a miracle if you had the 10 points that they think they would have had, where they would be in the league with such a shortage of firepower. But set pieces, as you said earlier, Jim, have been...
But yeah, Everton are a team that do rely on set pieces. Garner actually takes it, but it just goes over. Not too much of a challenge for Johnston. But yeah, I mean, Everton are a team that likes a set piece. So maybe we can expect a goal from a corner or something like that.
Having a good season, difficult circumstances as well. I think at Manchester United.
They've got Onana, Beto on the bench, Jack Harrison. So there's a bit of firepower there. Chowdhury says you should get a timer, bro. No. I know. I want to. In fact, I am going to learn how to do it. And hopefully by next stream, which should be next weekend, I'll have a timer. But yeah, cheers for watching, lad. I've tried to introduce the score, but I have a thing where I just keep on forgetting to change the score, which is a little bit annoying for viewers. Through ball to Calvert-Lewin, but Johnston just beats them. It seems like the balls today are they're too heavy, they're too weighted, so they're just going straight to the opposition's keeper. They've got to be more soft. Everton intercept in Crystal Palace's half, and Mirkolenko on the left side. McNeil brings it in the middle to Garner. Jordan Pickford. Chowdhury says slowly but surely, man. Even Mark Goldbridge had to start from the basics. Of course, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I remember watching Mark Goldbridge. You gotta love him. I remember watching him. Back when he was quite unpopular. I think I've been watching him every day since 2017. But yeah, man, thank you very much for the support. Mikolenko just tries to deliver it into the box, but just Young's header just isn't good enough. It's not on target. But yeah, 30 minutes played. We've not seen much going forward, which is quite annoying because I did think this would be a pretty goals-filled game. I mean, if Palace are scoring two against City, they can score two against Everton. Come on now. Oh, this ref is so annoying. He's so annoying. He always feels the need. He always feels the need to stop play. I apologize if I'm slurring my words, by the way, because it's quite late. So, well, late for me. Beto's already warming up for Everton, so I think Sean Dyche has a plan in here.
Difficult as well.
I mean, we watched who were Everton playing. I think I streamed last week, and Everton were playing, but Beto did nothing. So he hasn't really impressed me. He was a good signing, very good signing from Udinese. Very positive signing, and I think he has a lot of potential. But the issue is with Beto, I feel like he doesn't know his surroundings. He quite easily gets beaten by the defender, you know, and he's always offside as well. Chowdhury says Hoyland finally firing in front of goal. Always looked good, just didn't get any service earlier in the season. Completely agree, man. Hoyland was superb. People will hate. I've got an Arsenal mate who seems to think he's crap. But they said the same thing with Ronaldo at United. Like, it's just like, obviously I'm not comparing Hoyland to Ronaldo, but like, yeah, I mean, Hoyland's just in the right place at the right time. That's what I really like about him. He's not like a tap-in merchant or anything. In fact, he scores very good goals. Very good goals. Scored a banger against West Ham. But yeah, I like that he's finally getting into a shape now. But yeah, an issue which I always have is they like to judge players so early. That's why I've never been a fan of a club like signing a player. He doesn't really fit in, and then next season they just sell him. I've never been a fan of that. Like if United was to sell Anthony in the summer, I would be quite annoyed. I'm not a fan of Anthony, and I don't think he's not succeeded at United at all. But I'm happy that we at least tried with him. You know, we've at least given him a bit of a go. But he shouldn't play as much as he should. That's all Eric Ten Hag's bias. But you know, you don't every club, every manager has a bias for a player. We sort of like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who loved to play McTominay and Fred. Oh my god, I remember the days. Ramthway here. Just pass it down to Mikolenko. But yeah, lads, don't be shy to get into the chat. As I did say, there is an FPL league here. So if you like FPL, or if you just do it, or if you want to get into it, this is your calling. I've got a league set up. We check it every week, or we at least will do that. And we're going to check it at half time. But yeah, get joining. Only started last week, so you have nothing that you've missed out on. And yeah, just type in that code and you'll be on the FPL. Young he keeps on chipping at Mitchell's foot, and it is a Crystal Palace free kick. Young's been annoyed today.
And again, it's Pickford trying to influence something more direct.
That wasn't needed as well. It was right next to Crystal Palace's box. I don't know why Ashley Young's fouling him right next to the Crystal Palace box, you know. Do it if he's about to score, but he's nowhere near your goal.
Again, worth saying that Palace last few weeks have been severely handicapped. Eze and Elise, the players who, in their 2 wins, In the last 13 games, 3 goals in each, win 6 in total, and shared equally between Elise and Eze. One creating to the other as well. So if you've not got the depth of the squad of
Yeah, but
the table,
the commentators are just talking about it right now. No Elise, no Eze today. So I'm not sure if you guys have checked the lineups, but yeah, no Elise, no Eze. So Crystal Palace have kind of had to go to playing their academy graduates,
of course, game.
which is a bit mad. Ayu's just received the box and received the ball on the edge of the box. Jefferson Lerma receives it in the box. He's got miles of space, but he feels the need to shoot it first time and it goes over. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. Take a touch, Lerma. He's having a howler of a game so far.
Get something away.
When the ball's coming to you at that pace, there's no need to shoot it first time. Especially, you know, you're scanning. You've got space around you. Take a touch, man. That's poor. Chowdhury says rank these players based on their careers. Ibrahimovic, Lewandowski, Benzema, Aguero, Suarez. Ooh, that's quite hard, you know. I mean, I'd probably say non-United bias. I'd probably say non-United bias. But I will have to say Aguero in last because he didn't win a Champions League. Then probably Ibrahimovic because the same reason he didn't win a Champions League. Then Lewandowski. He had a good career. I don't think he had a better peak than Ibrahimovic, but I think it's just over because he won the Champions League. Just simple as that. That's how important it is. And then it's got to be Suarez next because he won the treble, obviously, with Barcelona. I think. Yeah, I think he did. And then Benzema, obviously, in first, won a Ballon d'Or. I think it's as simple as that. But if you want to rank him, Chowdhury, I'd love to hear your rankings. But I'd say that's my ranking. Only 10 minutes till the first half ends. But yeah, if you're new here, don't be scared to get into the chat. Tell me your thoughts, your prediction towards the game. I'd love to hear it. So far it's been a very balanced game. It's been like ping pong. Just one chance for one team, one chance for another team. Ooh, Napoli have just sacked their manager. I don't know what they've been doing this season, Napoli. Premier League channel, but why not? I did see Sunderland sack their manager as well. I think his name's Michael Beale or something. So I was looking up the Championship. I was researching the Championship today. Saw Sunderland a 10th. It's not too bad. But like yeah, Sunderland can do better. I think they've got a better squad than Luton and Sheffield United. Sunderland. So they should probably be aiming for Premier League this season, but unfortunately they are 10th, so they're not gonna get near it. Maybe if they start playing really good, they can get into the playoffs. We'll see what happens. But Chowdhury says I agree with that. Aguero definitely last, and the rest are really close. No one answer really. Well, I mean, Chowdhury agrees. I would say that is the right answer. Chris Richards just tries to header it for Crystal Palace, but he misses. It would be quite embarrassing if Chris Richards was not to header that because he's got such a big head of hair.
Lined up again with plenty of height.
Richards headers it again from a corner, but Ashley Young clears it at the back post. That was going in. And it is almost the 40th minute. Oh no, it was Mateta actually. Chris Richards' head of hair just blocks my eyesight from Mateta.
That's why goalkeepers put players on posts.
But yeah, always have a player at back post. Always.
Pickford makes that look very easy, which
Pickford just picks it up from another corner. And I can expect a very long ball here.
so to speak.
He throws it down to Dwight McNeil, but the academy graduate for Crystal Palace wins it back. Then loses it, unfortunately.
So his teammates didn't support him, young midfield player.
But yeah, I know I keep on saying it. It's probably boring if you've been on this, if you've been watching the stream quite a lot. But Decore just tried to make a long ball to McNeil, but Chris Richards beats him for pace. I thought McNeil was through. But yeah, FPL League again. If you've been on this, if you just joined this stream, I have an FPL League, and so it doesn't hurt. Just join it, see what happens. We've got a small community, so it'd be nice anyway. And the chances are, I'll probably be checking out your team every week live on stream, which is quite nice. In fact, I'm not sure if he's on the stream right now, but Quex, a friend of the channel, is actually top. A Spurs fan. Why does it have to be Spurs fan? But he's top of the RFBL League this week. I would have been top, but unfortunately, I made so many transfers that I cost 25 points in damage. So I started the week on minus 25 points. I don't know if you guys ever do that, but my team needed a bit of changing, a lot of changing.
There's a man on because when he lost it, it just afforded Palace that episode. They were able to keep the ball about.
Tarkowski has it here, and he's just passed it back to Pickford.
I think we saw earlier on a decent start from Palace. Then Everton came on strong. But Palace are working their way back into it now, as you've just seen on the screen. More of the ball, more recently. Tarkowski.
Ghana here.
Godfrey with the longer ball.
Godfrey tries to make a long ball to Calvert-Lewin. He does well to back off Chris Richards, but Crystal Palace do end up winning it from Anderson's tackle. Everton are playing much more better football right now. They're just picking out those areas, passing it around, and it's working. It's working.
Goal for Palace, actually, that stunner last Monday night. This move from Bournemouth. Speaking of moving, I mean, that moved away from the keeper as well, didn't it? In the air, once he thumped it. Absolutely. So just to go again. Capture and carrier. Stuff Godfrey stayed in. Young's there. Let's go out in the end. Everton haven't done a league double over Crystal Palace since the 04-05 season. For 20 years. This has been a difficult place, a graveyard of a ground for Palace.
Munoz just has it here. I believe that's his name. I hope I'm right. Oh, that's pretty embarrassing. Now Ayew. He manages to get past two players, which is very good. He's progressing the ball. He crosses it, but Godfrey headers it out. Now McNeil on the other side of the pitch for Everton.
But there wasn't too much on for him.
Brings it out wide for Godfrey. Ashley Young, Decore. Back to Young. Back to Decore. And they brought it back. Tarkowski. Ghana. Mikalenko. Makes a cross to Calvert-Lewin. He wins the header, but it's on the edge of the box, so it just isn't powerful enough and goes straight to Johnston. No, but fair enough for Calvert-Lewin. He got the header there, but Yeah, it's unfortunate. Edge of the box, he can't really do anything.
Gammas on the left, who rattled Sam Johnston with a free kick. Yeah, well, somebody must have just mentioned that. He's just had a big smile there. Maybe he's been reminded of it. Last time Johnston played.
Munoz here for Crystal Palace.
The end, he's keeping goals.
Jefferson Lerma in the middle. Back to Wharton, who makes a lovely ball to Odson Edouard, but it does get dispossessed. Welcome to the stream, Quacks. We considering any goals before half time? 44th minute for me on my screen. I don't see it, mate. I mean, I don't know if you've been watching, but it's been a good game in the middle of the park. But in the box, in the opposition's box, it's just been so quiet. There's been, yeah, lacking a bit of firepower today, I'd say. So I'll be very surprised if we see a goal, but I hope so. I do hope so. I was just talking about it, Quicks, actually. You are first on the FPL, I believe, for this week. So congratulations, lad. I did check before the game, and I'm pretty sure you are first.
Said earlier, the sooner we get the result of that appeal, the better. It's actually held a hearing a couple of weeks ago.
Chris Richards here.
It's now the changing of the guard in the management sense to impress a new boss, but
Oh, I'm tired. 1 minute at a time, lads. So around about 50 seconds till the end of the game now. It's been a good game. Good game so far, but lacking goals. Godfrey tries to pick out a smart pass from a back heel, but it's just gone to no one. Gone to his imaginary friends.
this would be a great 1-0 win from whatever team. It would be a wonderful 1-0 win. Yes, you could say it could be a season turner, couldn't it? Because it's going to be so hard fought. It's going to damage a relegation rival.
Everton have just won a free kick. Ashley Young, I think, just gets pushed on the ground by the academy graduate Wharton. Quick says both teams playing kind of defensive. We may see something in this Palace free kick or Everton free kick. Yeah, maybe. I mean, if Young's not taken, I don't think. Who is it? Who is that? Is that Garner? Yeah, I think it's Garner. He's got a good delivery. So we may see something from the free kick. Is he going to do anything, James Garner? He swings it in. Oh, it's too powerful that it just goes straight through everyone. And it is half time, lads. Well, very, very balanced game, I'd say. I imagine that possessions, quite even. Shots quite even as well. So, fair play to both sides. But I think we need to see something a bit more wow. Wow, that has a wow factor. We need to see a bit more goals as well in the second half. It was quite disappointing that we didn't get to see any goals in the first half. I would say the build-up play for probably Everton was very good, but unfortunately, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he just can't get away. Anderson and Chris Richards, they are man-marking him very well. So I feel like the strikers need to up the physicality. Maybe Beto is coming on for Everton. And yeah, Everton are the favourites, I'd say. They have been the way better team this season. If it weren't for the 10-point deduction, they wouldn't be in the relegation zone, as you can see right here. But, I mean, Crystal Palace, they are in the league. They've done okay, especially against good teams, They scored 2 against Chelsea. They drew 2-2 against City, but they are missing Michael Olise and Eze. Queck says, ideally Everton should be winning this. I agree. I think, yeah, I would say they're the favourites, and I would say they're the team that I'm going to back to win. I don't know who you guys are predicting. If you have any predictions, put them in the chat right now. I'm going to take a couple-minute break, so I won't be too long, but make sure to just stay on the stream. Don't leave the stream. because I'll be back soon. But yeah, lads, I'll see you in a sec. But yeah, let me know your predictions. Before I leave, Chowdhury says Everton new stadium looks good. About time they upgraded. I agree. Goodison Park's, I don't know. It's got a couple leaks. I don't know, but I haven't checked out the stadium too much. So I don't know if you can give me any like stats about this new stadium, like the capacity and all that. I'd love to know. Chowdhury. Queck says 2-1 Everton. I agree. I think it would be 2-1, but we'll have to see. Let's hope that me and Queck's are right. I'll see you lads in a couple minutes. Don't leave. I'll be here. See you guys. Love ya. Yes, lads, I'm back. Chowdhury said that kiss made me feel like leaving. I can't lie. Yeah, I have that effect on people, mate. They will leave me, but no, I'm joking. But yeah. I mean, back back on the stream, and yeah, I am quite optimistic about this half. To be fair, I think it's going to be a little bit of a better half, because yeah, I mean, they got the halftime talks, both teams. I think they're just going to pattern everything, pattern the tactics up. I can imagine Beto coming on. He's quite tall. He's a quite tall player. Maybe he can get a goal. Maybe he can save Everton. But yeah, I feel like it's going to be one of those games where it's a 1-0 or a 2-1. Because yeah, I can't see too much entertainment this game. I actually hate the ads. Why can't they just play the whole 90 minutes? Why do they need a half time? Huh? I play football without any water, mate. I may feel faint and like I want to collapse at the end of the game. But mate, this is your job. You should be doing 90 minutes non-stop. If not, you should be getting the sack. This shouldn't be your job. Nah, I'm only joking. But yeah, ads are really annoying. Because yeah, I feel like they just think that like people are gonna watch the ads and like I don't know, like people are gonna watch the ads and just buy them, buy whatever's being sold. But it's not how it works. You just wait until the football's back on. Um, but yeah, I mean, I think tomorrow is Man City versus Brentford, and then on Wednesday we have Liverpool versus Luton, which are two okay games. But we know that City's going to win against Brentford, and we know that Liverpool's going to win against Luton. Who knows, actually? Luton might cause an upset, but yeah, they should be okay games. It's nice that we got a couple midweek Premier League games. Because, like, who's doing stuff midweek, you know? Like, some of us may miss the matches on, like, a Sunday or like, a Saturday because we're doing something. But, like, yeah, like, everyone's going to be here to watch the midweek games, which is nice. I'm definitely going to stay tuned for them. But, yeah. I won't be able to stream them, though, unfortunately. That's probably the reason why I stream today. Because I wanna set a goal where I stream at least 2 times a week, so 2 games a week, 2 whole games a week. But yeah, so I managed to do that today, which is quite nice. But yeah, I was thinking about it. I'm quite happy that I didn't stream the United game, because it's just like sometimes I hate watching United, and played such boring football. There's an argument that Luton arguably like dominated, because they had the same amount of shots as us, but they have more possession. It's like, oh my god, like I don't know what I'm gonna say if I watch United. I just don't know what I'm gonna say. But yeah, lads. Actually, that reminds me, we're gonna give FPL a little whatever. No, that's not it. Yeah, here we are, lads. Okay, well, let's check FPL. So this is the FPL league so far. So it's only started up, but don't worry, because if you want to join, it literally is just only started. So you can join. It's never too late to join, and I always have the code. But Quex is leading right now, and we got Zayn Raja in the bottom, which is quite poor. Nana Regan just behind me, but it's so annoying because I'd be up here. I'd be up here if I didn't make the transfers. Because yeah, it cost me bloody 25 points. But let's check Quex's team. Of course, he's got Vicario. So it's got Vicario in there. I'm trying to think where he did well. I did very well with Solanke and Watkins. Very well. And Saka as well. Lewis Dunk. I wonder what he did. Oh, okay. So he got an assist as well. And a clean sheet, which is nice. And then he got a bonus. But yeah, so you did well there, Quex, with Lewis Dunk, Saka, Solanke and Watkins. Oh, that's very good. That's a very good team. That's a very good team, you know. But you might be getting even more points. That's the even better thing for you, because obviously City versus Brentford tomorrow. Very good game, and City are clear favourites. Brentford haven't been the best lately, so I think Haaland and Foden are going to be. They'll start for sure, and they'll be all over that because there's no injuries here. So I mean, you'll probably get at least 85 points. I'm saying, which is quite nice for you, Quex. But I'm trying to go up, and I'm trying to replace Azim right now. I'm 2 points below him, which is so annoying. But yeah, this is my squad at the moment. Yeah, so Shaw. I don't know what's happening with him, but so I got quite lucky with Odegaard because obviously he scored. He did score and he got an assist and a clean sheet. And played the full 90. So I managed to get a very, very good 14 points from him. Højlund as well. Oh my god. He's a legend. I love Højlund. He saved me. He got 2 goals there. And then I'm very happy with this because obviously I've got players who have maybe underperformed like Gilmore, Trippier and Rashford. But Darwin and Haaland, they've both got double game weeks. People should have added this guy in their squad. Some people would put Haaland and Alvarez, but instead of Alvarez this week, you should have had Darwin because he's playing Luton. He's gonna get a goal. He will get a goal. It's guaranteed he's gonna get a goal. So I can expect at least 10 points from Darwin overall, if not 15. And then obviously, same thing I said about Quex's team. We got Foden and we got Haaland, double game week. So I'll be very surprised if I don't get more than 75. If I get less than 75, it's okay. But if I get 75 or more, I'll be very happy with that. I'll be very chuffed because if it wasn't for bloody transfers, that means I would have got 100 points. Oh my god, I'm too good. But yeah. Yes, that was checking out the FPL. Congratulations to Quex. He's leading it. But we'll have to see what happens Wednesday. So if you're in the league, check the league Tuesday and Wednesday because we got people playing their double game weeks. And we'll see if anyone's changed positions. But yeah, well done for me, Quex and Azim, who are in the top 3. Unfortunate for Nana Regan and Zayn Raja. They're not doing too well. But the half has started. It's almost a 46th minute. Johnston makes a long ball. I believe Mateta touches it. But yeah, it goes out for an Everton throw. Don't be scared to get into the chat, lads. I would love for that to happen. Because obviously it's Monday night. We're not gonna see like a live chat like how it is on a Sunday or a Saturday. Because yeah, people are tired. It's Monday night. They just want to go to bed. I'm gonna be absolutely shattered tomorrow. I'm coming home from college. I'm coming into my hometown from college at around 5, and then I'm starting a new job this week. I've got to get like proper shoes and then like proper trousers. So after that, I've got to go into town, and it's just it's a piss take. So I'm gonna be absolutely shattered when I get home. Mitchell's limping. I think someone fouled him, and it is a Crystal Palace free kick. Someone just chipped at the back of his foot. Surprisingly, it's the academy graduate Wharton that's taking the free kick, and it's a good delivery, but it's it's too wide that Pickford can just get it. Apologies for people just watching me scratch my eye. Idrissa Gana Gueye here passes it to Ben Godfrey. Decore here. Tired, man. I'm tired. Honestly, I don't understand these people that will stream until like 1 a.m. Especially when you're playing games. Because you got to multitask. Like, if you're a streamer and you're playing games, that is hard. I mean, at least you got a distraction there, but like, it's hard. It must be hard because you're sitting there trying to focus, but while you're focused, you have to talk. And if you just don't talk, no one's gonna watch you. Don't be afraid to get into the chat, lads. I would love to hear your opinions about the game or anything like that. 50th minute, we're still yet to see a goal, which is very annoying for me and the viewers who are watching. But it's okay. Crystal Palace here, header it out. But Everton managed to win it again, and Mikalenko here. Everton have been very, very good with interceptions today. I can imagine those numbers are very high. Chowdhury says, dream free car garage, question mark, luxury, supercar, and 4x4. Mate, I don't know what that means. I wish I knew what that meant so I could understand what you're on about, Chowdhury. But I just don't understand, so I apologise. If it's a car, it's definitely a car thing, but I'm not so into cars. Like, I like cars. When I'm older, I want to have a very nice car. But yeah, I don't know like the inside and outs type of stuff. Chari says, fair enough, you're not into cars, I take it. No, I feel like yeah, I feel like you're into cars because what you said just didn't make sense to me. But I apologize because obviously it's Monday night, so I'm not getting a lot of chats, Chowdhury, and you're the one carrying it. So thank you very much for that. So I'm a bit sad that I can't answer your question. Oh, cheeky fact: Everton have played in the top right every season since 1954 to 1955. That's sick. Because a lot of teams end up getting relegated for one season, whether it's like Juventus or someone like that. They'll end up getting relegated. Everyone gets relegated, but I guess Everton just forgot to do that. That's why it's so important that Everton don't get relegated. For the last 2 seasons, I think I've made relegation videos, and I've constantly backed Everton, constantly, because the thing with Everton is they've got such a strong fan base, and they've got like such a strong philosophy and history with the club. They can't get relegated. They can't, man. Like, their fans show so too much support for this team to get relegated. Goodison Park turns into an atmospheric place when it's the last couple of games of the season and they look like they might be facing relegation. That's the reason why Everton always manage to get out of these relegation fights, because of their fans. Their fans are really good, man. Underrated fans. Chowdhury says, I hate clubs like Norwich coming up to the Prem. They offer nothing to the league. I agree. It's probably the least favourite teams that I like. I see going to the Prem now, probably Watford and Norwich, because they come up and they come down, and it's just like, you just hope they lose their best players, and then next thing you know, they're like 15th in the Championship. I did that with like I didn't like West Brom in the Prem for some reason. I don't know why, but I didn't like West Brom, and I got really gassed that they stopped getting near the top spots in the Championship, because I don't want to see them in the Prem again. But yeah, I feel like Watford aren't going to get into the Prem for a very long time because they're not doing good. I want Leeds back in the Prem. I don't know. As a United supporter, I don't really like it, but yeah, I've got no hatred against Leeds, and they're a good team. So like, when you say Norwich added nothing, I completely agree, and like, I think Leeds do add something to the Prem, because I think they've got a massive fan base, and they are, I guess you could say they're worldwide known. Like, some people know Leeds, you know. So like, it would be nice to have them in the Prem. I would say them and Sunderland I'd love to have in the Prem. I'd love to see Joe Bellingham play in the Prem. Oh my god. Because I want to watch him before like he gets really good, but I don't watch the Championship as much as the Prem, so it's quite annoying. Dominic Calvert-Lewin just running at the Crystal Palace defenders, but oh, he's done the best he can. He passed it to Young, who passed it to Garner in the middle of the box. He shoots in the middle of the box, but it goes over, too far away from the goal, around the edge. Good effort, but just not good enough, man. Not good enough. We need to see better finishing products right now. I'm a United fan too, so hate Leeds, but at least we have some sort of emotion for them, whereas Norwich, etc., they just exist, don't make a difference. I know, yeah. Like, Norwich is the team, like, I don't know, like, I would never watch Norwich in the Premier League. I don't know how I never ended up watching Norwich in the Premier League, but I just didn't want to. So I'd always pick the game that Norwich weren't playing. Even if I think I've missed a couple like Norwich United games because of how boring they are. Because you just know it's an automatic 3 points. Mitchell's just been opened up. Mitchell was just sent in the Everton box, but Pickford raises his line, and he manages to go to ground and win the ball. Oh, that was a good chance. That was a good chance for Mitchell. Very good by Pickford as well, knowing to go to grounds, and he wins the save as well. But yeah. Let me check actually. The Championship table right now. I can do that because I know they're not gonna score, so I don't mind. So we got Leicester, Leeds, and Southampton in the top three, which is okay. Like, okay. So I wouldn't mind seeing Leicester and Leeds coming back. I don't really care about Southampton, but then you got Ipswich, and I want to see Ipswich in the Prem. I do want to see Ipswich because, yeah, obviously, like, United fan. What's his name? McKenna. He used to be like Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's assistant manager. He's now managing Ipswich, and they're doing very well. And they've got a couple decent players. They're not the best team, but they have got a couple decent players. So yeah, it would be nice to see a bit of a rogue team, almost like another Luton join the Prem. Because I don't mind Luton in the Premier League. What I do mind in the Premier League is Sheffield United. They are so dry. Sheffield United just add nothing. Like, oh, get them relegated, please. Corner for Crystal Palace, but nothing happens. I think Odson Edward tries to do a bicycle kick, but goes higher than the bloody stadium is. Yeah, he tried, but it was woeful. That one's not in the stadium right now. Quick says Ipswich, Leeds, and Leicester. I want to go up. I agree. That's my three. I want to go up. Because I don't know why, but I don't think I want to see Southampton back because they're quite boring and they don't have a lot of fans. But yeah, Ipswich really want to see them because they are a rogue Premier League team. Ben Godfrey just absolutely bodies Odson Edouard, and Everton have won the ball back in their half. Young just running at Tyreek Mitchell, but he gets dispossessed by him, and Crystal Palace just clear it. Everton have won it back now. Just quick one-touch passing, but Tyreek Mitchell intercepts it again, and now it is an Everton throw in the Crystal Palace half. Young has it now on the box. He crosses, but it's not powerful enough, and Richards just headers it out. Another Everton throw-in. Chowdhury says, how gutted were you when the Qataris pulled out? Old Trafford is a dump. We need a new stadium to match the Bernabeu. I know. I was genuinely really sad when they pulled out. It's all the Glazers' fault though, because they're so uptight about selling, which really annoys me because they know they need to go, and they're trying to get as much money as they can. So they're trying to stay as long as they can, but they just can't. Just thank God, Sir Jim Ratcliffe though came, because that guy knows football. He owns Nice. He owns multiple other clubs. So it's a little bit like a B-Tech Man City owner type thing we got going on, where he owns a group of clubs. And then obviously we did get Omar Barada, who is I think the CFO, the new CFO of Manchester United. He used to be the one for City, and now we are getting what's his name? Ashworth, I think. He was the CEO of Newcastle, I think, and Brighton previously, and now he's with United. So we are on the way up, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe will take United over fully soon. So I'm excited for that. But yeah. And we have got plans for a new stadium. I think they're going to build it in the car park of the real stadium now, and it looks very good. I think the capacity on it is 90,000, which is just crazy because Old Trafford already have the highest capacity out of any stadium in the Premier League, which is around about 75,000 capacity, where their new stadium is going to be 90,000 capacity. People are calling it the Manchester Wembley, which is quite funny. But yeah, it looks really good. So I'm quite excited to see if that stadium rebuild actually goes ahead, because it will be quite nice. Glimpse says hi, Glimpse. Welcome to the stream. I don't believe I've seen you before, so welcome. But yeah, if you're watching the game, you got any opinions, let me know in the chat. We got a pretty active chat at the moment, although it is Monday night, so we haven't got as many people in the chat because people are tired. Onana's coming on for Everton in the midfield, which is quite good. Bit of energy. Jack Harrison as well. Very good substitutes. I'm going to say Ashley Young and Garner off for Harrison and Onana. But yeah, two very good substitutes. Glimpse says, who do you support? I support Manchester United. But I'm not a biased fan, you know. But who do you support? Let me know. I mean, I can't really be biased tonight because there's two teams I don't care about. Crystal Palace have the ball, but Everton have just won it back. Crystal Palace have won it back now. And the academy graduates running at the Everton players. Tyreek Mitchell here. Miskicks it, and it goes to Garner. Garner clears. Ashley Young here opens up space for Ben Godfrey, and he's progressing the ball down the pitch. Getting into Crystal Palace's half. He's just ran past 2 players. Gives it to Dwight McNeil on the edge of the box. He crosses it, but it gets deflected off Munoz's foot, and it is out for an Everton corner. Glimpse says, Hull. Ooh, Hull. That's a good team to support. That's a road team. I was just checking out the championship, actually. And Hull are not doing bad now. They're actually 8th. So your team's actually doing alright, to be fair. And I didn't expect it when they came up from League One. I didn't expect how good they would actually do. But they've actually done alright. I mean, they're on 51 points. The same as Coventry, who are on 6th, and same as Norwich. Which is good for Hull, so good for you, lad. Good team. Oh, no! Everton corner. Oh, no! Everton take the corner. It's headed in, but Johnstone just gets a hand to it. And the deflection, it's going in again, and Johnston gets another hand. That was right on the goal line. I thought maybe it was in, but no. Both chances were not in. That was the closest that Everton have got to scoring, and they've still got the ball. They brought it outright. Mikolenko crosses it, but Anderson clears. Dwight McNeil gets it again, crosses it again. They need a head onto this. Ashley Young tries to get ahead, but Chris Richard beats him. Oh, and it's out. Oh, that got me excited there. Glimpse at 1 point of 5th. Yeah, fair enough to you, lads. I don't know. I don't usually. I'm not an active watcher of the championship, I'd say, because I've stopped watching as much football as I used to watch last season, which is quite unfortunate, just because I'm quite busy. But yeah, I think let me know how Hull are doing, or like what's going on with the championship. But yeah, you lads can easily get playoffs, easily. And Hull's a team I'd like to get. I'd like to see in the Premier League, because they're something unique. Like whether it's like their kits, because like I've always liked their orange and black sort of color, and then yeah, they got nice players as well. They got a couple good players. Honestly, best teams, the teams I want to go up this year: Ipswich, Sunderland, Hull. If Sunderland, I know they've just sacked Michael Beale, but if Sunderland can actually appoint someone good, or their interim can actually do alright, who knows? I'd like to see Sunderland around there. Harrison is coming on for Young, which is quite nice. It's a little bit ironic how Harrison is the younger and more energetic pick. And Idrissa Gana Gueye is coming off for Onana, who is also more energetic. So I reckon we're going to see a quicker paced Everton side. I'm a bit surprised that Crystal Palace haven't made any substitutes though, which I think they need to do, because they're missing Elise and Eze, so they haven't got that constant energy about them. So I think they definitely need to rotate. Mateta's just received the ball. Are you on the edge of the box? Shoot, and it's in! Are you? Jordan, are you on the outside of the box? And he wallops it in. More power than a drunk man. It beats his wife. That is madness. Jordan Ayew there scores for Crystal Palace. And wow, that is the first goal of the game. Good quality goal as well, to be fair. I think everyone deserves to see that quality of goal, because yeah, we haven't really seen much going forward today from Crystal Palace nor Everton. So I think we deserve a goal like that. But very good goal. It's a hard angle from the edge of the box. Very hard angle from the right side edge of the box, but he manages to just beat Pickford at the left post. Really, really good goal. Wow, Jordan. Wow. At his old age, he's still doing bits in the Premier League. He's a very underrated player. Glim says Palace goal, wow, and then Quirk says, what a finish. I know, very good. And there's a question now: if Everton don't do anything, can Crystal Palace win? But then again, I mean, Everton have made subs, so I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a late Everton goal. Change the score. Thank you very much. I do need to do that. Let me just get it changed. Palace are away. Here we go. 1-0. 1-0 to Palace. Great goal. Great goal. But yeah, there's a question now. What's going to happen here? Is Sean Dyche going to pattern up his men? Are Everton going to score? I don't know. It's hard now. It's hard because they're 1-0 down and they haven't got long left. They've only got 20 minutes left. I'm not sure if they could do something. Gem Will, great to see you on the stream. I don't believe I've seen you, so welcome. Everton are going down. Going down, the Toffees are going down. No, I don't think so. You know what? Keep faith in these Toffees. I know they're around about the relegation zone, as you guys can see on the table. But I don't know. The only reason for that is because of the point deduction, obviously, which is very unlucky for them. But I can see them not going down. They've been predicted to go down last two seasons, haven't they? But they've got such great fans. They've got such great history. They just can't. They won't let themselves go down, and they're only 1 point below Luton. Saying that, Luton do have a game in hand on them, so Luton can go 4 points above Everton if they win against Liverpool. But that won't happen. General says, I mean, I don't mind really, but with more charges coming up, they're going down. True. We'll have to see. They have got more charges, so if they get another point deduction, they are finished. But I don't know. I doubt that will happen. But yeah, welcome to the stream, General. I'm glad that we've actually seen a goal today because yeah, I feel like I've got this curse wherever I stream a game. There's just no goals. Ayu's down. I think he's been sort of pushed. He's on the concrete. Just playing without him. Oh my god. Onana here. Passes it down to Garner. Dwight McNeil. What's he going to do here? Mikolenko. Onana. Bramthwaite. Chimwell says, who do we follow, mate? Who do we follow? I mean, if you're asking like who do I support, that's United. But I don't know if you don't mean that. I'm sorry if I don't understand the question. But yeah, I support United, if that's what you're asking. But someone is coming on for Crystal Palace. I don't even recognise this kid anymore. Oh, Amamada. Can't really pronounce his name, but he's coming up at Edouard, so we'll see if he does anything. And Beto's coming on as well. United. That's for Gemwill. But yeah, lads, if you are new, my name is Macca. I'm Support United, not a biased fan, but make sure to subscribe because I'm back. I'm going to make sure I'm a defined YouTuber again. I'm at least going to do 2 streams a week. So if you're watching the game and you see I'm streaming, have me on your secondary device. Why not? Also, little update. If you haven't heard, we have got an FPL league going on. Because I'm a YouTuber who actually cares and actually acknowledges my fans' existence, I think it would be nice for you lot to join this. Here's the code. It's simple. It's easy. We just started it up, so why not? Currently this week, Quex is winning, Azim in second, and me in third, of course. I'm coming up though. I'm going up because yeah, I mean City and Liverpool have double game weeks, so I have more chances to get points from Haaland, Foden, and Nunes. So I'm excited for that. I'm hoping I get at least 75 points this week. Crystal Palace just have the ball here. He sent Mateta, but he unfortunately just didn't manage to get the ball to his feet and just went straight down to Pickford. Quick said, "You got any Everton Palace players?" No, I don't. I don't. I did think, when I was putting players in, I did think maybe get an Everton player in, but the issue is this game is such like an unpredictable game, because I'd say they're both as good as each other. They're very balanced. We knew this would be a very balanced game, so I didn't want to risk it, you know. Chowdhury said, "Where are you from? If you don't mind me asking, bro." No, I don't mind you asking. I'm from High Wycombe. I don't know if you know where that is, Buckinghamshire. It's a crap hole. I don't want to swear, but it is a crap hole. But yeah, I'm around about Buckinghamshire area, sort of like Maidenhead, High Wycombe. The General says, "You think Shaw suits up against Fulham?" I don't know. I feel like he'll I feel bad for Shaw, you know, but I feel like we need him badly, so we're gonna rush it, and he'll probably get into the squads, but I wouldn't be surprised if he gets injured again, because you know injuries, they take time to recover. If you get injured and you come back the next week, there's no point. But we do need Shaw, so I reckon he'll get suited up for for not tomorrow, but for the weekend. But I wouldn't be surprised if he gets injured. Quick says, "Yeah, neither. Usually I put an Elise and Eze, but the injuries." Yeah, exactly. So, like, I mean, Eze and Elise, they get points in FPL, but the issue is they're injured. So, I mean, that's more. That surprised me even more, you know, that Crystal Palace, they don't have Eze, they don't have Elise, and they rely on those two players a lot. But Everton, they've just been tactically beaten by Crystal Palace, which makes no sense. General says Wickham or Wickham. Okay, Wycombe, if that helps. Wickham with a Y. But yeah, home team is Wycombe Wanderers. But yeah, lads, tell me about your opinions towards the game or anything like that. I'd love to hear it. Again, FPL, if you want to join, we got a code. Congrats to Quex. I'm gonna beat you though, mate. But yeah, man, Jordan Ayew, underrated player. I feel like no one ever gives him credit, but he always manages to score like 10 league goals every year, which is just crazy. Or 5, or whatever. Not 5, actually. Like 10, yeah. Tyrant Mitchell here just tries to cross for Crystal Palace, but Jack Harrison blocks it. Quick says, "Haha, we'll see, Macca." We will see. I mean, you have a chance to get more points, though. Because obviously double game week for Man City, and tomorrow they've got to play Sheffield United. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. They're playing someone that they will definitely beat, and you got Foden and Haaland. But I've got Foden and Haaland, and I got Nunes, who's playing Luton on Wednesday. So who knows, you know. Honestly, guys, best FPL tip. Make sure, you know, you take advantage of those double game weeks. Especially if it's a top 6 club. They got Brentford. Yeah, it's Brentford. Annoying it's not televised. Oh, is it not? I might have to whack up the illegal websites for that then. See if anyone like in America or Saudis playing that. I'm surprised that's not being televised. But yeah, it is very nice to have a Tuesday and a Wednesday game as well, and especially a Monday game. Because like as I said earlier, no one's doing stuff no one's doing stuff for Wednesday night. So like it's just nice to have the footy on. Um, General says, I just think have Nunes there since he'll have 4 chances, goal/assist a game, and he'll get you points. Yeah, I agree. Nunes is a great player. Great player to have in FPL, I think. I'd say Nunes, Haaland, Højlund, Alvarez, they're the top tier players. Maybe Saka. I guess he's a midfielder though for FPL. There is UCL this week though. Quick says that. Is there? What day is UCL? Let me check. Champions League. Champione. Ole, ole, ole. Oh, it's tomorrow. Wow. Yeah, it's tomorrow and Wednesday. There are no... You know what, though? Champions League is so annoying right now because there's no good draws. I'll watch Napoli and Barcelona for sure. But I don't think I'm watching anything Tuesday. Napoli and Barcelona, that's an okay game. Maradona rivalry. Calvert-Lewin just almost scores, but it goes wide. Such a good chance for Everton. What happens here? Let me commentate on the replay. So Dwight McNeil cuts inside, crosses it. Calvert-Lewin tries to header it, but yeah, it goes wide. Because he's got the powerful Chris Richards man marking him. So he's struggling to even get his head on it. But he manages to do that, but it just goes wide. Calvert-Lewin, man. Quiet today. And there's only 10 minutes left. So what's going to happen here? Everton, I think they need the points with more charges as well. They're in a bit of a dangerous situation relegation wise. And if I can check the Premier League right now, Everton, they're still in decent, like, I don't know, they can easily get out of the relegation zone, but the issue is they've played one more game than Luton and they're 1 point less. So let's say Luton do a miracle, beat Liverpool, which I don't think that will happen. I don't think so. I think Liverpool are too good right now. But if they do, that's a 4-point gap. That's a 4-point gap. Where if they was to win this game, they'd be above Luton, out of the relegation zone, and 2 points away from Palace in 16th. So it shows how important these points is. I was talking about how, like, for these teams, it doesn't matter if it's not the end of the season. It's still such vital points when you're playing teams that are around you in the table. You have to get 3 points, because if you don't, you've made that gap even smaller. General says, I think Ahmad should have gone out on loan. He's like 6th in the order. Anthony, Garnacho, Rashford, Ericsson sometimes plays there. Bruno as well. I know, man. I feel like, you know what I think it was? I think it was pre-season he was playing very well. And then obviously got that injury. And then, yeah, Højlund came. So Ahmad was probably going to play a little bit, but Højlund came in striker. So, like, there was, like, Rashford out wide and everything. Like, Bruno back in the out wide or whatever. Or Bruno occasionally playing out wide. I don't know why he likes to play there anyway, even if he's put in midfield. He likes to drift out wide. So I think it's gone really. It's been quite hard for Ahmad to get back into the team since his injury. I would have put him on loan, man. Because he can do bits. I think he could play for a Dortmund or someone. Like if Jadon Sancho didn't go, give like a Dortmund Ahmad. He's ripping it up. I'm telling you, because he's got that quality. It's just unfortunate how, like there's so much competition. I play him over Anthony though. I have him higher in the ranks over Anthony, but unfortunately there's that manager bias which we always get. We always get with the manager. With Ole Gunnar Solskjaer it was bloody Fred and McTominay. For this it's Anthony, which is quite unfortunate for Ahmad. But yeah, who knows? Maybe next year we'll go on loan. Everton just have the ball here, and it's been brought out wide to Jack Harrison, who hasn't really done anything. Can he do something? Brings it back to Godfrey. I feel like they're just waiting to put that cross in. Onana. A cross has been put in. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And who was that? Dominic Calvert-Lewin squares it to Garner in the middle of the box. He has a shot. He's managed to kept it on the ground, but the placement was just straight at Johnston, and he managed to get it. That was a very good chance for Everton in the box. Okay shot from Garner, seeing as the ball was sort of bubbling, but Johnston just got the better of him there. Now it's an Everton corner. What can they do? Oh my gosh! Onana, the super sub, has headed it in, and it is an Everton goal. It's 1-1. Big point for Everton, They're on the same points as Luton. I don't know what the goal difference is looking like. Hopefully, for them, they're on a better goal difference than Luton, and they'll be out of the relegation zone, which is very nice for them. Just cross from McNeil, I think, and Onana, just highest jump I think I've ever seen him do. And he beats Johnston to it. General says, goal. But yeah. Very good goal. Very good header. Placement is perfect. Goes in from Onana. That is why you have a big man like Onana on back post. And it's at 84th minute. Almost 85th minute. Can we see a winner? Me and Quex did say it would be 2-1 to Everton. Can we see a winner for Everton? If so, that would be lovely. General also says, before the Luton game, I watched a bit of Chong. He lost that spark he had with Birmingham. He's still okay, but he's nothing special anymore. Yeah, I remember Chong from the academy days. Sort of like, I don't know if you ever like looked into him, General, but like 2019, he was very popular within like United fans, and like he was very good in the United academy. I remember like him and Damani Mellor, who like Mellor plays for Wickham now, which is quite ironic. But like, yeah, he was very good, but I don't know what happened to him. If you have any ideas what happened to him, let me know, because yeah, I feel like he just got older and he didn't mature, and he still wasn't matching. I feel like he still can't. I feel like he still hasn't adapted to the physical game of men's football, which makes no sense because he should be. But yeah, Everton are out of the relegation zone. They're 17th right now. So luckily for them, they've got a better goal difference from Luton. And what they need to hope now, Everton need to hope and pray that Luton lose to Liverpool on Wednesday, because yeah, they have that game on Wednesday, and that's their game in hand on them. So if they lose, Everton are just same points, same higher goal difference, same games played. Chowdhury says change the score. Oh yeah, cheers, man. See, I told you, Chowdhury, I have this issue where I just forget. I think it's because yeah, I like to think in my mind that like I've got like a nicer setup on this stream than I actually do. So I like to think that like, I don't know, it will automatically do that, but it just won't. General says he has an injury. He had an injury. He can't run as fast anymore. I do remember that actually. Yeah, he did have an injury. Oh, that's unfortunate then. Chong's, yeah, he was a very good player. I feel like Tedem Mengi though, he's okay now. I still don't know if he's Premier League quality, because obviously, I mean, the only reason he's playing is because he's playing for Luton. But I feel like he's actually adapted pretty well to the Premier League, and he doesn't seem out of place. So like, well done to like Ted and Mengi and all them players, because they've seemed alright. It is. I thought it was every Eze, but it's just someone who's got the same trim as him. I don't know who he is, but the academy graduate, Wharton's coming off, and Ozzo is coming on, a midfielder for Crystal Palace. So I guess this is like a last chance, last bit of energy that will be burnt before the game. 87th minute. Can we see a winning goal? I don't know. Sean Dyche is screaming at his men. So I think he really wants to see a 3 points here because, yeah. 1 point's good, but 3 points is just fantastic. Especially in Everton's situation. Ben Godfrey has the ball. Harrison just misplaces it and passes it to Ozzo. And now Ward has it for Crystal Palace. He switches it. Mateta almost gets it, but Branthwaite beats him for pace. But yeah, guys, if you are new to this stream, if you're watching and you only just found out about me, it'd be massively appreciated if you gave me a sub, maybe. If you liked the watch along, give me a sub. If you didn't, then that's okay. I hope you find a YouTuber that you like. But yeah, stay tuned for different watch alongs because I'm gonna try to do 2 a week. So yeah, as I said, if you've got games that are on and you check that I'm streaming, just have it on your secondary device. Have me in the background. Why not? Alvaro, the left back, probably should go on loan next season. Probably last chance for Malacia. Unfortunate with the injury. He also has someone breathing down his neck in Alvaro. I agree. I mean, I think Alvaro can play. I think he can start for United when Shaw's injured, but I don't know why he's like just didn't happen. Malacia very unfortunate as well because last season I remember us signing him for 15 mil and I was thinking it's a bargain. Like these are the signings that we really need. Like just these signings that are like they're smart, they're business smart, and you know you can see growth in the player because he's young and he's still a little bit defined. And Malacia played very well last season, but something just didn't happen. It hasn't clicked this season, and obviously he's got injuries, so he hasn't been able to play. And yeah, I just feel like he's never gonna live up to Shaw. Almost like Dallo in a sense. I feel like he'll be like Dallo, where he'll just never be starting 11 quality. Chowdhury said, what do you think about Bruno Fernandes? I don't get why so many Man United fans dislike him. He gives his all every game and never shies away from the ball. I'd rather have that than players that just drift through games without doing much. I completely agree, Chowdhury, completely. Because like I looked at a stat. Like I don't want to get my biased opinions out saying one's better than the other, but like I looked at a stat and since 2020 I think, or 2021, so Bruno Fernandes has the same amount of goal contributions as De Bruyne, which is like 74. And I love how like De Bruyne gets all this praise, but like he's in a team full of superstars who all do as good as him. Where Bruno Fernandes, he constantly shines. He's the captain. He fights for the club. He always moves about. He's got a lot of energy. And he manages to get a lot of goal contributions. He gets hated on. I think people forget how good, like, how much of a change he had when he first came to Manchester United. I don't know if you remember, like, the Everton game and everything. He was just fantastic. Like, you'd see, like, players like Andreas Pereira, Jesse Lingard, Scott McTominay, Fred. Players like that in our midfield. And then we just get this brilliant player called Bruno Fernandes from Sporting Lisbon. And every game he scores like at least like one or two. People just forget how much of an impact he had, and I know if he leaves United, we'll be much weaker. Chowdhury said, yeah, in lockdown he was unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. He was so good. But there is 6 minutes at a time. I'm sorry. I'm getting I'm talking too much about United. It's the 92nd minute, so we've got 4 minutes left. Can we see a winning goal? I want to know what you lads think. The 6 people watching. Do you mind getting in the comments telling me, do you think we can see a last minute goal? Is that possible? I personally, I don't think so. I don't think so, you know. Just that gut feeling, you know. But yeah, if anyone has any Everton or Crystal Palace players in their FPL, I'd love to know. I'd be very surprised if you did. Honestly, I can't get over having Billy Gilmore, like him in my FPL, because I thought that, okay, they're playing Sheffield United. What, they beat like Sheffield United 5 or 6-0. Billy Gilmore starts, he plays, and he only gets 2 points. I had a deep thought about putting Billy Gilmore in my squad, and I thought, okay, Brighton have got an easy game. He starts every single game for them. I'm gonna get some points, but he completely flopped, and it's really pissed me off to this day. General says, what do you think the threshold is for a decent striker? Like mid to lower table team with their goals in their level, is 10 goals elite for them? Just like top clubs want a 15 to 20 goal season striker. I'd say 10 goals is enough. I'd say 10 goals is enough a season. I'd say around the... I'd say like a 10th... I don't know, like a 10th to 8th club would probably be pushing towards 15. But I'd say anyone below maybe the bottom 8, 10 goals is enough. Because I think with bottom teams, you'll see that they're very mixed with their goals, unless it's like an Emmanuel Dennis sort of situation for Watford, like where like they're just so bad, like he's the only person that can really score. It's usually quite mixed. Like you'll see a lot of centre backs in lower league, in lower table squads getting a lot of goals, because usually it's through like corners and all that, set pieces where the lower table teams score. So I think 10 goals is pretty good. Gemwell says you'll see centre back scoring 5 goals. Yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Like, it's usually quite mixed. I'd say. So, yeah. I mean, for instance, like, I feel like for instance, Anderson for Crystal Palace scores a couple goals, and same with Tarkowski. Tarkowski not so much, but like Anderson scores a couple every now and again. It is 15 seconds before kickoff, and Mateta's just holding the ball up in the corner flag, and there's a throw in for Crystal Palace right by the corner flag for them. Can they do anything? Jordan Ayew here, right by the corner flag. It's a corner for Crystal Palace. Oh no, final whistle. Okay, it's a draw. So we will see Everton out of the relegation zone for now, and Crystal Palace in 15th on 25 points. Both teams have 5 points in between them. Ayew scored in the 66th minute. Onana scored in the 84th. Very balanced game. But oh my, what a boring game it was. Like, it was a little bit like ping pong, but in the sense that, like, you know, crap ping pong. Like, it was a very back and forth game, and there are a couple glimpses of good football, especially from like Everton. I feel like Everton had a couple good chances, and they're quite good playing with the ball. I've seen, especially in midfield, they're all right. And you can see they had confidence in the ball, but going up top, both teams lacked a lot. So I'm quite surprised we even saw 2 goals. But yeah, I'd say 1-1 is probably the right score. Uh, it's the deserving score because both teams, no team shined today, I'd say. And yeah, I'd say yeah, it deserves to be a draw. General says no, Chowdhury says, just out of curiosity, why do you pronounce my surname instead of my first name? LOL. Oh, because when I saw you on my stream for the first time, I thought of Chowdhury like the football player. So if you want me to pronounce your first name, I'll happily do that. But I don't know, I like calling you Chowdhury. But yeah, just because the football player. But yeah, General says it's a draw. I don't know what they do with these decision making. What why is Palace Everton Monday night? Don't know. But yeah, I mean final game again pretty boring, but I guess it's what expected. You know, we've got 2 relegation side teams. We're not expecting the best quality of football. I personally am quite happy that Everton are out of the relegation zone, but as I said, we're going to have to see what Luton do on Wednesday with Liverpool, because obviously Everton and Luton are the same points, but Everton have played one more game. So maybe if Luton get a lucky result against Liverpool, they can get out of the relegation zone and Everton will go back in, but we'll have to see. Again, if you're new, here is an FPL code right here. So just type that in and you'll be in our FPL squad. Well done to Quex, who has I think he's gonna win this FPL game week. But yeah, lads, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much, Gemwill. Pleasure to see you on the stream. I believe you're new. Same with Glimpse as well. Thank you, Amara, Quex. Thank you, Chowdhury. Thank you guys, because it is a Monday night. Obviously, people are very tired, so like I imagine no one wants to get in on the chat. But it was a really fun stream, and thank you for the people that texted me about like feeling faint yesterday. Don't worry, I'm all good now. I think it's just because I've played men's football. I think I had a concussion. I don't know what happened, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll see you later.